Hello everybody, this is Fat Flosser here, coming with you to show you a new guitar that I recently acquired on behalf of a friend of mine in America, here in Japan. This is the ESP, J. Lee model in left-handed. This is a guitar that was produced in the 90s by ESP. And as you know, I love ESP products. I've owned LTDs, I've owned Edwards, and I've owned a Grassroots. But this is the first time I had an ESP that had ESP on the headstock, like they used to do back in the 90s. And this, of course, is very usual because not only it's a Lefty guitar, it's a signature Lefty, the J. Lee, that was actually custom ordered from what used to be the Osaka ESP shop, where they used to make their customs back in Osaka. Because let's face it, very few guitar companies make signature models in left-handed. And the guy who originally ordered this, he just really needed to have a left-handed J. Lee model, so he had ESP make this for him. Let's quickly go with what we have. What we have here for the finish is kind of a purple burst. It's actually a really nice back. This guy obviously didn't wear a belt buckle with it, and also in perfect condition in the back. It's string through. A hardtail bridge with an HSS configuration. Got a Seymour Duncan in the bridge, and then two ESP ECM, and then two ESP branded singles in the middle and the neck. We have a usual bolt-on with the ESP in the back, bolt-on neck construction. The maybe something you can do in Japan, but this is an ESP with of course, with the Fender's type headstock on it. You know, this may be before the day Fender really before they cracked down on these type of headstocks, but that's what it's, an ESP with a Fender headstock on it. Headstock is in great condition. It's like a matching painted headstock. We've got a pretty dark rosewood fretboard here with quite big dot inlays. I'd say the frets are maybe medium jumbo. They're not quite as smooth around like my present day ESPs, but you know, this is a 25-year-old guitar, so a little bit of wear. It's actually in great shape. The guy who owned it before said he never played it outside, never been gigged before. Just been the guitar he played in his house as a hobbyist, basically, like I am, basically, right? The switch works fine. The volume was actually replaced. They had a number one on it, but the problem with the number ones, which is actually here, when you're lefty, it's upside down. You know, and the numbers don't actually mean anything. That's also something that irritates me. So he took it off, put it like a regular black one on here. But he kept it and included it when he sent it over to me here. The neck is not quite wizardy, but it's pretty round and smooth, and it's a fairly light guitar too. It's not much heft to it at all. I'm playing through my Vox VT40 amp here. First guy at the bridge pickup to play G chord. Okay, pentatonic sound. Okay, position 4. Middle position. Position 2. Kind of like position 2. And then the neck pickup. Kind of like this one. Kind of like the neck single neck pickup sound. Most of my guitars are HH, so I got the humbucker in the neck, but this is kind of cool here. I don't actually have any HSS. It looks like it has gold hardware on it. Some of the gold has worn off, of course, over the years. Some of the screws are a little bit kind of getting rusty a little bit, but the finish is actually pretty good condition here. Very few, a couple dings, but no chips at all in the finish. Scratches, things that you could really deal with there, eh? So I just thought I'd introduce this cool guitar. Like I said, in a couple of days, it's going to be off its way to America, to my friend, and hope my Jakey Lee fan friend, you know. I liked Ozzy, but I just kind of began Ozzy with the Zakk Wylde era. And of course I listened to the Randy Rhoads before. I kind of skipped over the Jakey Lee era myself, but I can understand a person liking him anyways there. So anyways, I just thought, while I have this guitar, I'm going to play for it a little while here and enjoy myself until it's got to go to America. Anyway, take care. Salut.